Now, some of the advantages that we've seen, using this particular content server is that you don't need internet. Therefore, for example, a small non-viable school with limited resources, no funding, has no money for internet. And therefore, any solution that you give them that does not require internet is very welcome. So you find that that requires no internet. It also provides a cloud-based access. Remember, I've told you that if you have just a laptop and content is on a laptop, you don't have that cloud-based experience. So that is very important, to provide them with a cloud-based experience so that many learners can access learning and resources at the same time. We also look at the issue of library rooms. Schools don't have extra rooms to use as a library. Schools don't have money to have librarians. So we eliminate all that need, the need for an extra room for a library, the need for a librarian, we eliminate all that. Then also our solution, because we use laptops, we use a portable, easily mobile server. It's mobile and versatile. We can use it as a library resource, but also we can use it as e-learning in the classroom. So it has a dual purpose. Provides library, as it works as a library, but also can be used in the classroom for teaching and learning, which we refer to as e-learning. Then it is easy to manage. Unlike a physical library, it offers multiple formats or multiple content resources. Unlike a library that has got physical print books, with a print book, you can't provide videos. You cannot provide audio. You cannot provide EPUBs. So this gives us the latitude in terms of providing our schools with multiple formats of content resources. It also offers stimulating and engaging content, which we have loaded onto the server, like simulations, animation, interactive and other videos, like we have the Khan Academy videos, we have fit simulations, and so on and so forth, which are now available to small schools which don't have resources. They also have access to these things, the same things that a school that has got internet in the urban centers also has. It offers a module learning management system, just like a school somewhere in the urban areas. And also it is appealing and very simple for users because the e-library solution has got a interface, a user interface. So I'll show you the user interface that we have on the cloud-based server. This is your cloud-based server, which I said is the core unit of the whole solution. And it's able to store our content, but not only store, but also deliver it in terms of distribution to end users or to learners. Some of the advantages I've already talked about, I'm not going to repeat them. Things like we have offline access, we have to preloaded content. We have a lot of content as DBE, which is free, which we have developed, and also from our partners. So we don't need internet for them to be able to access this content. Then also I talked about the multi-grade schools where you have different grades in the same classroom. They are able to access different content resources, different lessons, different assessments at the same time because of the cloud-based solution. Also, I talk about the Moodle learning system. Of course, that's where your learning takes place, but the learning is offline. As long as the teacher has prepared his lessons or her lessons, as long as the resources are linked to the learning management system, there is learning that will take place the same way as if you had an online classroom in a Moodle learning management system. But this is offline. Yes, there are limitations, we have to say, because you don't have as much latitude as the one online, but in this case, you can at least still do e-learning. It can provide teachers with access to preloaded lesson plans, which are loaded on the micro server, activities, assessment, and they can do a lot with artificial intelligence leveraging on artificial intelligence, they can be able to attend to the needs of multiple grades at the same time. It can provide teachers with tools for differentiated instruction. That is the same thing that I'm talking about, differentiated instruction, because you have a multi-grade class, a class that these have got a different curriculum and these ones have got a different curriculum or syllabus, but you can attend to them all at the same time using this particular solution. I've said it's portable, and we also receive a UPS with the micro cloud, just in case power goes off, which happens a lot in South Africa. Then the user interface, I talked about it. Then you also have the advantage of self-paced learning. Remember, different learners are doing their work on their own, and the teacher is focusing on other learners in the same classroom. So the learners are able to work on on their own at their own pace, and looking at different content and assessment. We have about 181 sites where we've provided this particular solution in different provinces. This is the interface. When you log on to the cloud-based, the micro cloud server, this is the landing page. And then you are able to click onto whatever you want to click on to take you to wherever you want to go. And this is the kind of content that we have, or the channels that we have. We have the main content, reading resources. All of them have been loaded onto the microcloud server. This is what you get, because it has got a search engine as well. When you are looking for content, it has a search engine, and you are able to select what resources you want to access. This is what you get. The moment you click search, you'll get a list of resources from which you are going to select. What we have done as well, I hope it's very clear, is that we've created the same thing, which is offline. We've created it online, so that when you're at home and the content server is at school, you can be able to access the same things. The interface is the same, everything is the same, except that this online one has got more content. So we have an offline and an online. Remember, like, for example, when we had, COVID, people were at home, the micro servers are at school, but you can have the same experience or the same content. You can access the same things as if you are accessing what is at school.